Shalom, call Limelight Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule and teach well, and a sincere shalom to the 144,001 Now, I came across this video, which you can read the title, and I found him. I looked him up, and he really was former vice president in Pfizer. So I got his Wikipedia pulled up, not on the screen recording I have now on another device, but you can easily just look it up yourself. So Michael Yeadon is a British anti-you-know-what, all right, anti-Jabberwocky, all right, and retired pharmacologist who attracted media attention during the you-know-what. He served as the chief scientist and vice president of the Allergy and Respiratory Research Division of the drug company of Pfizer. All right. So this guy was he was in the big leagues. He was at the top of the totem pole, if you will, when it comes into this deep understanding and in-depth breakdowns, insider information of these global elites. And in this video, I'm not going to play it because how he's talking in there is probably going to flag on YouTube potentially if I play the video. So you see it, you see the website, you see the name of the title, look it up, do the work. It's simple, you can do it in a couple seconds, right? It doesn't take that long. But to summarize what he goes into in this video, he's essentially going straight into Bible prophecy. He's going into the M-O to the T to the B, the C-HIP system. All right, that's what he's breaking down. He's breaking down how the you-know-what that was given out 2020 and beyond, or 2021, whenever, you know what I'm talking about. And he was saying this basically was used to wipe people's noses, to Peter roll them. All right, look up what wiping somebody's nose and Peter rolling them means. So and again, this is not no random guy on the internet. This is somebody that was really getting down. He was a part of Pfizer, and he's not with the hostile AI forced digital slavery of humanity. He's not with that, man. Now I got a few scriptures. Let's hit up, let's go to, let's get Psalms. Let's go to Psalms 64. Psalm 64 and in verse 8. So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away. So Esau, you're going to have Edomites exposing the diabolical plans of other Edomites. All right. And that's what we see this video. Now, could he be an Israelite or another nation? Potentially, but guess what? He looks like an Edomite. All right. Appearance, somebody's physical appearance does not determine their lineage, but people not being spiritual, people being carnal, all right, and human beings in general being carnal beings, we still eat, shit and piss. All right. We still need water, food. We're not heavenly beings. Our spirits, the spirits of the Israelites, or higher level spirits, but our bodies are still subject. All right, so we're still carnal. Your physical appearance still matters to a certain degree, right? If it didn't matter, why do we all look different, right? So he looks like an Edomite. The overwhelming majority of people on the planet Earth will call him a so-called white man. They're not going to say, oh, he so-called black, right? Even if he is a so-called black person in spirit. All right, so let's go to Deuteronomy. Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter, and in verse 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which Yahweh shall send against thee in hunger, and in thirst, and in nakedness, and in want of all things. And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee. So even with the truth, Esau we have to go to Esau for certain things, right? To get the certain breakdowns. All right. And what I mean by breakdowns, I mean certain things that come into the fold, right? For the scriptures. So that would be the internet, all right, the Blue Letter Bible, all this coordinates and so on and so forth. We got to go to Esau, all right, to get certain breakdowns, all right. And again, what I mean by breakdowns, I don't literally mean the comprehension of the scriptures, but to dive deeper into etymology, all right, to make things more easily accessible, all right, because Esau has been given earth, okay? Esau has been given a great blessing, and I just read the scriptures that's a part of the curse for the Israelites to rely on our enemies, which further proves the point that the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are the lineage of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Now let's go to Jeremiah 49 and verse 10. But I have made Esau bare, I have uncovered his secret places. He shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren and his neighbors, and he is not. So these Edomites, okay, are being found out because they've been prancing around that, oh, they're the righteous, they're the Israelites, right? The small hatters. And really all Edomites, all these so-called white people essentially are proclaiming that they're the people of the Lord, right? Not the so-called small hats, it's just the small hats that took the forefront of it, if you will. Okay. So in the I guess the evidence that they'll try to use is that, oh, we're in power, we're in authority. That proves that we are the people of the Lord. That proves that we're better. But when you go into the scriptures, it clearly describes that the wicked, the Edomites, will be in authority, and the Israelites will be subject to the curses written in Deuteronomy 28 chapter, verse 15 on down. Okay, so that's how Esau is being made bare, because they can't hide themselves under this cloak of righteousness and being the Heavenly Father's chosen people. They can't hide. They've been made bare. They've been found out as liars and thieves. You see? Let's go to Jeremiah. Actually, no. Let's go to Ecclesiastes, the 12th chapter, and verse 14. For the Most High shall bring every work into judgment with every secret thing, whether it be good or whether it be evil. So the Most High Yahweh, okay, has uncovered these Edomites, and their secret thing is evil. All right, the hostile takeover of humanity, of forced digital slavery. That's an evil work, to force somebody to take something against their will, and if you don't do it, you die. All right, so that's the against their will part. Because, I mean, yeah, can they literally, legitimately force the MOTB on you? I mean, yeah, it's possible. But the scriptures lays out that people that don't take it are just going to be beheaded. All right, so we're just going to go with the scriptures. But, you know, there's nuances. You know, somebody can be forced to take it, right? Like they strap you down and put it in you. That's possible. It's not out of the realm of possibility. All right, let's go to Micah. Let's go to Micah, the 2nd chapter, and verse 1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it, because it is in the power of their hands. So why is this in the power of the hands of the Edomites to work evil? Because they have the authority over the earth. They got the money, all right? They got the land. They got the commerce. They got the military might. All right, they got the technology. They got it all. They've been given a great sword, a great blessing to make this splash. Okay, they and again, they finna come with some Resident Evil stuff, man. They finna come with this AI, this Resident Evil. It's gonna get nasty. Let's end this off of Numbers 23. Numbers 23 and verse 23. Surely there is no enchantment against Jacob, neither is there any divination against Israel. According to this time, it shall be said of Jacob and of Israel, what hath the Most High wrought? So let's go into that word enchantment. Let's break it down. All right. Enchantment. An enchantment, an incantation, an augury, an enchantment. Omen, which anyone takes. Let's go into it more. Let's go back. Numbers 23 and 23. Let's go back to that concordance for enchantment. So it says an omen. Absolute. Only in absolute. Divination. An augury. So let me do this. Let me look up. Let's go further into this to get a full definition of enchantment, because it has augury, it has divination. Let's dive a little bit deeper. So I'm gonna go into augury first, because that's the first time I really think I've seen that word. I don't really see that word too much. Augury is a sign of what will happen in the future, an omen. All right. So let's go into divination. Divination means the practice of seeking knowledge of the future or the unknown by supernatural means. So an enchantment is what? Basically praying, going and trying to predict somebody's downfall, or praying for somebody's downfall, or praying, trying to seek like the crystal ball to see what's going to happen next. So, all right, you heathens, all right, you Edomites, okay, your enchantment against the elect, all right, is not going to work. Your enchantment against the 2/3 is going to work for sure, all right, because the Most High has set it up for the 2/3 to be taken out by what's this man's name again? Michael Yadon, okay, is talking about, which is straight out of the Bible, all right, and he probably doesn't even understand that, all right. So I'm in that off right there. Adawan Ratazah. This is edifying. Shalom.